Hey, Soul Fam. Hope you all are having a wonderful Tuesday. So, a lot of us in our lives have just become awakened to the fact that you and me, that there's been a lot of ops in our life that, were not for us. There's been a lot of need for spiritual warfare help here. There's been a lot of individuals that were in our lives that were practicing witchcraft and trying to take us down, trying to affect our lives, trying to, really in their shadow side. Trying to take down divine beings. It's crazy. There's a need for support and community in this because so many of us are just realizing that this is going on. I mean, like, if you hadn't been through this, it's like you would have never guessed. And a lot of us it's coming to the surface now, and we're all seeing this is happening, and it's going on right under our noses, right in our own families and our friend groups and our relationships. It's crazy. It's nuts. But knowing that this is going on is protection, and now you know what you're dealing with. So that's why I started this channel, is to bring awareness to it. So I hope this helps. As I notice when I post these kind of things, it really strikes a lot of you, and a lot of you resonate with it. And okay, so today I picked up on a group here of 3 people that were a group of haters hating on you. It was a collaboration. These people were, practicing some sort of dark magic, trying to keep you stuck, trap you. This was a friend group. For some of you, this was a relationship and a friend group that were all doing this. They were all behind your back, trying to keep you stuck, trying to cover you with cobwebs is what I'm feeling, like that spiritual sticky spell work. But you can't be touched because you're divine. You vibrate too high. These were people that were throwing stones, hiding their hands, talking a lot of smack about you too. They deserted you. There's 2 really dark men and a woman that I'm picking up on today that were involved in your life. They're realizing who they're coming for because of the backfires and the famine and the death that is surrounding them now. Nothing is going well in their lives. Nothing. Those cobwebs they were throwing at you to keep you stuck are weighing them down heavily now. They're all on them. Their whole lives are at a standstill. These people tried to rob you too. They're picking up on trying to get a payout off of either your energy or probably even both. Money, getting paid to do this. They could have been paying practitioners, or these people could have very well been practitioners themselves, or one of them, paying for spell work, and then watching you to see if it's working is what I'm getting. These people were lying on you. Some of you could have been married to these people or involved in a relationship heavily, and it could have been all good, and then they switched up on you. This was the trap. They do the work, get you stuck in a relationship, and then you're trapped. And then they keep you on this cycle so they can drain your energy. These are vampires. Yeah, a lot of you may be leaving or have left these relationships. These people are being blocked and stopped. I want you to know that this is not happening. They're all under judgment for what they're doing. Friendships too. It's like you had no idea that this was going on. This was a secret society done in the dark behind your back. You had no idea, and this was by design to keep you trapped. But that's ending. Yeah, they literally were trying to like energy drain you by playing all these games and, playing with your heart, keep you up, these up and down emotions, always in your fight or flight. If it was a relationship, always ghosting you and then coming back, and then the energy drain, and, it's like very kind of narcissistic too. If you did leave these people, it's like they were playing a game. They have all these people in this secret society, whatever group. They're evil. They send people in from this group to date you or befriend you, to keep stealing and using you. This is what they do. Playing games. If this was yeah, you could have had a friend that was really evil. Somebody could work in could sell homes, be a realtor, or flip homes, or build homes. Somebody could be an air sign, you or them. Yeah, all these lies are coming out, and yeah. Yeah, these are people that you were like loyal to. You could have been very loyal to. They were trying to keep you confused. Very shallow and prideful people. Trying to create these trauma bonds is what I'm picking up on. Just like a lot of trauma bonds. You could be hearing a lot of crows. Yeah. These people are all being exposed for what they've done. The abuse they've been... Neglect, abuse. These people are miserable. They have no, like, joy in their life. They get it from things and... Some swingers, somebody could have been in a relationship where you found out this person was with a lot of people, or they could be part of some sort of swingers thing, or there's some sort of sex magic going on with these people. Yeah, somebody could be a contractor or work as a builder, or there's maybe an independent contractor could be significant. Yeah, I'm picking up on some witch here. There's some sort of, somebody could live next to a harbor, or I see boats in a slip, or somebody has a boat. Somebody could collect a lot of antiques or vintage things. Something to do with shells or stones. There's something to do with somebody's cheating partner. Somebody could have lost a house due to a DRUG addiction. This is a sound, it feels like a man. Somebody could live in a cul-de-sac. Yeah. Somebody could have been using a house as a trap house. This is getting exposed. Or this, you could have something to do with this house. You never knew this person was like a hidden enemy to you. They could have been part of some Masons or Eastern Stars or a group. Yeah. You know something about this person, and they were utilizing spell work in order to cloud your vision about what this. They don't want you to know what's going on. This could have been a trap house. METH could have been involved in this. Or some sort of, yeah. Yeah, these people were getting high all the time. That song by Teddy Swims, I Lose Control, could be significant. The initials B or M could be significant. This cycle's ending, it's closed, this is being exposed. You could have lived with this person. There's a lot of spiritual energy in this house. It's like haunted because of all the dark, I want to say magic that they were using. Yeah, there's some sort of like addictions going on here, like heavy, some sort of... These people could... Oh my gosh. Be hiding a death of somebody that was... Made it look like an overdose, but it wasn't an overdose. Or make it look like, yeah, like an accidental overdose, but it wasn't. They were using magic on somebody. Something to do with black mold could be significant in somebody's home. Somebody unaliving somebody for their house. Literally putting somebody in the hospital. Unaliving somebody for a home or a condo. Somebody could collect a lot of the same thing. Or they could have a store that has a lot of like interesting items or different items, I want to say, or yeah, this is these people were putting you in a lot of spiritual warfare. They could have your weight could have been fluctuating up or down, or you could have lost your appetite, or something to do with somebody's appetite could have been significant. Somebody could have a small dog. There could be a group of friends that live kind of close to each other. Somebody could live next to a golf course. Or a school. I just heard, but they shouldn't be living next to a school. They live too close to a school. Somebody could live next to like a I want to say a farm or like a little farm. Huh. Somebody works for the government. There could be somebody that is overweight or a little thicker. Somebody could drive a golf cart or like a something like that. Or I don't know what they're called. There's yeah. Somebody could live next to some hills. Here, the divine is closing the door on all this, whatever this is here. These people, somebody could be in construction. Somebody could collect rocks or stones or crystals. Somebody has curly hair, long curly hair, long dark curly hair. There's somebody that's really sweaty in this, and like large, taller, not, yeah. Somebody could wear high tops. I'm seeing like a living room with a lot of like old things in it, or like collected things, or like crystals and like vintage things. There's could be a little fountain in it. That could be significant. Yeah, Ephesians 6:11, put on the full armor of God's so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. That's what a lot of you are doing. You're standing in your faith. And these people don't want you to walk away. They want you to stay stuck, and they're doing anything they can for you to come into this new timeline that you're coming in, get this good news, get this abundance that is coming into you, and the divine is closing the door on anyone or anything that is not for your highest good or this highest timeline here. Now, this could definitely have been an ex-karmic friend. That was doing the most behind your back, literally trying to cause your downfall, or a death to your life. But this is ending. This is a temporary situation. You may be getting some information about this. Yeah, you're stepping into a new timeline here, or you have. And these people can't come with you. There's something to do with a younger man or a younger adult that could have been in this as well. Okay, so I have some names and birth dates and all that. Some places. So Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Libra could be significant. Idaho, Indiana, Illinois, Florida, Delaware, Utah could be significant. Virginia, or that could be somebody's name. Something to do with putty or clay. UV light. Something about do-it-yourself. Maybe somebody is starting a business where you're doing it yourself, or DIY could be, or you're making videos for do-it-yourself. That's significant. Something to do with pi, P-I or P-I-E could be significant. Taurus could be significant. Leo, the name David, Lee, Leanne, or Anne, Connor, Benny, Manuel or Emmanuel, Adrian, or Andy, Sylvester, Will or Wilson, or William, or Willie, Connor, Ray, Tina, Farah, or Faith could be significant. Yah is highly significant. Yah warned somebody, don't do it. Something about unaliving somebody's friend or boyfriend, girlfriend, or relationship. They're getting karma for this, for doing spell work. Some of you, this was somebody you were married to, or you're going to marry, or you're in a very serious relationship with. Somebody stepped out with somebody and decided to attack you, and they were warned not to do it. But death is following them now. 1978 or 1987, 1992 could be significant. Somebody could be 21, 29, 62, 45, 55, 48, 35, 36. The initials F, U, D, I, P, U, Y, or V could be significant, or M. I hope you all are doing well, soul family, and until next time, God bless you.